guys, it's Vanessa and I am coming to you today from New York City. Yes, y'all, I'm in New York, but this is not my final destination. It is actually my starting point for what is shaping up to be a really epic worldwide travel, okay? Like, I'm talking 7 cities, 3 continents, 2 weeks. Like, I'm already tired just thinking about it, but I'm just so thankful and grateful and blessed to be able to do something like this all on my own, by the way. Ain't nobody sponsoring me yet, but in due time it'll come. So right now it is Thursday, September 11th, and I am in New York. I'm actually at the Delta Hotel by Marriott in Times Square. Times Square is like my least favorite place to stay in New York. Anyone who's lived in New York knows you want to avoid Times Square by all means. It is for tourists and tourists alone. But that's where I'm staying because it's where I was able to find the cheapest hotel that was up to my standards. So yeah, I'm at the Delta Hotel for one night only because tomorrow night I will be flying from JFK to my first stop, which is London. And so I just got in. I took the train from Baltimore. I'm here right now. I have some work I need to get to, and then tonight I probably will go to dinner. And I signed up for a meet and greet for Aaliyah's Face and Dossier. We'll see if I actually make it, but I have work to do. So that's what I'm going to start with. I'm going to give you a little bit of a room tour so you kind of see what I'm working with. And if you just needed to come to New York real quick, you need to stay real quick. This is where I am. All right, talk to you guys later. Okay, so this is actually pretty spacious by New York City standards, but you walk in and this is what you see. Right here, you have a little coffee station with some complimentary coffee and drinks. We have a refrigerator and we have good amount of storage space, some hooks to hang up your stuff. There is also this side with some more storage and a luggage rack. I am traveling with my July suitcases. I'm trying to travel light, and this duffel my brother got me for my birthday. It is from Giuseppe Zanotti. And then this is the actual room, king size bed, big television, looks to be a smart TV. And then we'll go in here to bathroom, and it's one of those bathrooms where unfortunately the condenser comes on as you turn on the light, but this is it. So it's pretty no frills, but like I said, I won't be here for too long, just enough to do some work. And I have a view of absolutely nothing. Like nothing, but that's a mirror, which I love. The good news is because I am a Marriott Gold member, I have late checkout, so I'm checking out at 3 p.m. tomorrow, which is great because my flight leaves at 8 p.m. And so hopefully I am able to number one, upgrade so that I can go to the Delta One lounge, but that might not be possible. If not, I can just go to the other lounges that are there and I have access to. So 3 p.m. is great. I'll leave at 3 p.m. It should take me about an hour and a half to get to JFK using public transit. And then, you know, I'll be at the airport with enough time to do whatever I want. And yeah. So right now, do you guys want a little outfit of the day situation? Oh, you might not be able to see it because the lighting is actually coming from there, but I'm actually just wearing my Gucci travel sunglasses. I call these my travel sunglasses because they're my don't disturb me sunglasses. And then this set from Pepper Row. Let me set y'all down so you can get the fit. So we can get the full situation going on here. Okay. Ooh. Let's kill myself. So yeah, I don't know if you can see. I don't know if that helps, but yeah, it's just pants and a top. It's the pajama look that's been trending for a while, but I'm talking too much. I need to lay down and get to work immediately. Talk to you guys later.
Yeah, I wanna know. I told you all my secrets. Yeah, I told you all my secrets. Keep it on the down low. Could I trust you with my heart and soul?
Good morning. It is September 12th, Friday. Today is the day that I'm actually traveling, and it's almost like 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm in my first outfit of the day, which was supposed to be my last outfit of the day last night, but I just didn't do anything. Yesterday was a wash. Just came in, did some work, and went to sleep. So today we start anew. I'm going to go get breakfast at a cafe where I could do some work out of, and then I'm gonna work until I have to come back here and get my stuff and go. I need to do my nails. I haven't done my nails, and I think there's a nail salon at JFK. If not, I'm gonna have to do something real quick before I leave this city. But yeah, I don't know if I should show you my outfit because I don't know if I'm like really feeling it. But again, the Gucci sunglasses are on. Then I have this top from Kwame Adusai, and it's very revealing, but yeah, you can't see anything. Basically, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it on. It's kind of what I look like, and I just feel like a lot's happening. But the thing is, I'm trying to wear everything I packed on this trip, and if I don't wear this top now, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to wear it again. Because I mean, I feel like it's only getting colder from here, so we'll see. I did pack a long maxi skirt that I feel like I could wear it with, but like, when would I wear that, you know? And I'm actually thinking about canceling one of my trips to the warm weather place, so really, when would I wear that? Anyway, guys, I'll speak to y'all later. My nails done. I feel like I was swindled, not so much for my manicure, but for my pedicure. My pedicure cost $82, and that was with a discount. That was with a discount because they charged me $10 to take the polish off, but they gave me a 10% discount. 82 freaking United States dollars. And then I got my nails done. They didn't have the color that I wanted, so I just went with the nude that I've always kind of wanted to do, and this was like $85, which is not a steal, but it's not crazy for a manicure, especially for how long she took and how detailed she was. But y'all, I need to get the heck out of New York, okay? London town. Birthday! Been traveling for 55 years.
No, you left when you left yesterday.
I left from DC. Well, no, I left from Baltimore technically. I took a 3-hour train to New York, and then spent the day in New York, and then took another hour train to JFK because JFK is so far from everything. And then did that, and then I just feel like I have just been moving.
Is there no direct flights from DC?
There are, but I don't know why I booked a flight from New York.
No, but
I know why.
Because I feel like you said this long time ago. You booked it with points or something?
Yeah, I booked the one from DC with points. It was like 6,000 points, which was crazy. I was like, I ain't got nothing to do in London, but this is a good deal.
Okay.
So I booked it with points initially, but then when I started adding all these trips, I was like, oh, maybe I could use these points for something else.
Okay.
And then it was $300 from New York. I was like, you know what? Let me take my points back and pay this $300.
$300 is decent.
Like, but then I was like, that's my car. And then I was like, oh, let me try and like upgrade. These people said $14,000.
No, thank you.
For first class. I was like, oh. Let me go sit my $300 self in 38F. Just fine.
38F, please, uncle, get the bus.
So yeah. And I was supposed to, like, because it's Fashion Week in New York, and I was like supposed to do a whole bunch of things. I did not. I slept. I'm an old lady.
It's always Fashion Week on my birthday. Yeah.
So that's the story of how. And then when this week came, I tried to change it back to leave from DC, but then it was too late. Girl,
DC 6K points not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad. But I think I'm going to South Africa with points.
Okay.
So I just added those points to what I'm doing. But my travel plans are always so chaotic. Like, I start and I'm like, this is it. I've changed my travel plans at least 7 times. And I was going to I was so close to canceling this trip yesterday because I was just like not mentally, financially, physically ready.
Absolutely.
You know, it's fun when you're booking it.
Literally.
But then when it comes, you're like, oh.
That's how I feel about Dubai on Thursday. I'm like,
Are you going to Dubai on Thursday? Oh, look at you. But I love Dubai. Have you been?
Yeah, like
all the time. I feel like you Londoners love Dubai.
Because it's like, again, it's another one that's round the corner. Like,
yeah.
6 hours away.
Mm-hmm.
Just quickly pop in, pop out.
No, that's fine. You should be excited about that. Because the Western world has gone to shit.
Like, it's just...
Hey friends, I just got to London. Ify just dropped me. Oh, she just picked me up from the station. This is where I am. How cool is this? Ify is the only person that says she lives in London who actually lives in London. Not Huddiston, not Hemel Hempstead.
I'm a London babe.
Not Milton Keynes.
Real London.
Real London, okay? It's like the red buses be going up and through
Like,
here.
You can get home at any time. Buses don't stop running.
And it's her birthday! Happy birthday!
Look at the manual labor.
There's a far-right protest happening. There was also an Arsenal game that just happened or is currently happening. So it's a busy day in the city today. I didn't plan on doing anything in London today specifically because I know that she has plans for tonight. So I just kind of wanted to get in, get some rest. I think she's just doing a birthday dinner. I don't know where. I don't know any of that. While I was sleeping, she went out to get her nails done, and I think it's just probably getting some stuff ready. So I don't even know where she is. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a little bit hungry, so I'm going to see where she's at, and maybe I can venture out. But yeah, that's it, y'all. I'm in London, and so the journey begins. I hope these people are single. I need some British accents.
I need some British love. Need that. Some British love. You ain't gonna go in front of me, so.
She got a big booty,
So I call her big.
My dear, you lose your life on my birthday.
moving cook
You lose your life. So what? Rubbish. I don't get it. Why do you say this to me now?
I love how this says American style burger sauce. We have burger sauce, but it's actually not as common. It's more so ketchup. Yeah. This I haven't seen before. Garlic sauce. Turkish style. I wonder if that's genuine. And then I have never had strawberry Ribena in my life. So I'm excited about this. And I just love Lucozade Boost. So what is just Lucozade? It's not boosting. But this is to go. Nostalgia.
Mad.
Yeah, if he says this is good, so.
The addiction was mad. And then I went through season. I was addicted to that one, then I moved on to the orange one. I was addicted to the orange one. In college, every day.
Really?
Out.
Like, look how good they look. I'm so jealous.
Mel does my lashes. I would choose Mel over everybody every single time.
Mel, I'm gonna have to come back for you.
Lashes, forever. I'm telling you, she's
I'm gonna have to
good.
come back for Mel. Alright. I'll chat to y'all when the food gets here. I rushed all the way to come to Selfridges because when I woke up for my nap, I saw that it was open and it was open till 9. So I took the Uber to come here from Ify's house. The Selfridges is closed. Only the restaurants are open, so that's what I'm currently doing. I came to, I don't know what it's called, I did see it on the way to, hold on a second. I saw it on the way to the restaurant last night, and I was like, oh, this looks pretty nice. So that's where I am right now, and the food looks good. So I literally put my order in a minute ago. It's 7:59. Last call is 8 p.m. So yeah, I hope it's good. It seems like it's a, good mix of people here. It's definitely just some Americans. So I was just like, I can't come to London and sleep my whole time. So that's why I'm here. So I have the chili pork bun, my pork chop and egg fried rice. I don't know why I'm all over pork today. The ginger and my mango colada. Good morning. It is Tuesday, September 16th, and I woke up in Tirana, Albania. I feel like I haven't spoken to you guys in a while. I don't know how much I spoke to y'all in London. I know I didn't really get a chance to speak to y'all too much yesterday. I am so tired. I thought that sleeping in today would help, but I'm actually not sleeping in that much, sadly. Yeah, I'm starting to rethink some things I have planned. Anyway, let me give you a recap. I woke up at 4 a.m. last night. Sorry, I woke up at 4 a.m. yesterday. And, got in the shower, left the house, got to Stansted Airport. Stansted is like the dullest of, not even dullest, because Heathrow is the dullest of London. But Stansted is just far. But that was the only place that had a flight coming here directly. My flight left at like 8:25. I got here around 12 o'clock their time because they're an hour ahead of London. So I landed around 12 and I was going to rent a car because it was only €60 to rent a car for the 2 days that I'm here. And I was like, oh, bet that makes sense. So that took a little bit to get the rental car, get in the rental car, and I realized, oh, this is a manual. I don't know how to drive manual. I'm an automatic girl. So I said, no, I can't drive this. Or like, okay, go back to the office and tell them you want an automatic. At this point, mind you, I'd already been waiting for like 30 minutes or so. My face is so swollen. So I'm going back on my way back to the office, and I'm just like, do I even want to drive? Because I'm just seeing all the hecticness that's happening with the way people are driving just out of the parking lot. And then I see this guy, he's like, oh, taxi. I'm like, you know what? Yes, taxi. So I get in the taxi, and he's like, oh, making small talk or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I was actually going to rent a car. And I just realized it was a manual. I needed automatic. And he was like, oh, you need to rent a car? I do rent a car business. It's right there. It's right next to the airport. I have a BMW X5 black car. You'll love it. It's automatic. And I was like, yeah, because like I said, I had already waited 30 minutes or like 45 minutes at this point, and I booked an appointment to get my lashes done at 2 o'clock. So at this point, it's like 1 something, and I'm like, oh, it would be so much more convenient to just go straight to the lash place and then come in and check in at the hotel. And so that's what I was like trying to do. Hold on, let me put y'all on this tripod. Anyways, we do all that, and I'm like, well, I don't have, euro. I only have Albanian money because that's what I took out. And he's like, oh, you can pay something in a card, and you can pay the rest with lek. That's what their currency is called. And I said, bet. So he had to take me somewhere that sounds really sketchy, but he took me to a gas station and I paid €50 on the with my card on their POS, and then he took me to the car. Y'all, this BMW was from 1985. I'm joking. It's a 2004, but it was so old. The seats were all like torn, and I was like, absolutely not. And I was like, Vanessa, rookie mistake. Why would you ever pay for something without seeing it firsthand? I was like, no, I don't want this. Like, this is crazy. He's like, oh, well, I have a Toyota Yaris that's newer. And at this time, I'm just frustrated because I'm like, it's like, 1:15 or so. Like, I got here over like an hour and a half ago. Like, I'm just ready to be gone. I was like, you know what? I don't even think I want to drive anymore, but now I'm giving you all my money. So you're just going to be my driver for the whole trip. He's like, bet. He's like, I can either give you like your money back in cash, or I was like, just drive me around the whole trip. So made it to the hotel, dropped my bags off when I got my lashes done. As you can see, they're really nice, but right now my face just looks swollen because I just woke up. Yeah, so then I got to, the girl was so lovely who did my lashes as well. Did my lashes, that killed 2 hours. And part of me is like, dang, like that's 2 hours that it took away from my trip. 2 hours of daytime that I took away from my trip, but I don't know, I think it's kind of worth it. Got back to the hotel, checked in and stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, the pool closes at 6. I was like, what do you mean the pool closes at 6? At this point, it's like 5. And I'm like, the whole entire point of me booking this hotel is to enjoy that rooftop. So I just came and I literally dumped everything, got into a bathing suit, went upstairs to the pool, and just lounged. And you know what? I'm glad I did. The 45 minutes that I lounged up there was worth it. So the pool opens again at 10 o'clock today, but I'm leaving here at 10 o'clock. Even though checkout is at 11, I'm leaving here at 10 o'clock because it takes about 45 minutes to get from here to Durrës, which is the second leg of my trip. And the reason I'm doing that is because I have a winery visit at 11:30. And so I'm doing the same thing where I'm going to the hotel, dropping my bags, and then heading to the winery. And there is an option to do the visit at 1:30. And I'm thinking about that, but I think the visit might also take like another 2 hours. And it's like, I feel like I want to enjoy the hotel where I'm staying at. So I don't know. Or maybe if I do 1:30 and it's over at 3:30 and I leave here at 11, I still have some time to enjoy the hotel that I'm staying at low key. Because if I leave here at 11 and I get there at 12, they'll still tell me to just kind of lounge about. And I could do that. I think I just figured out what I'm going to do. Yeah, because I could really use the extra time here and rest and stuff. So, and this room is already a mess. Like, I wanted to do a room tour. I still will do a room tour, but it's already a mess because I just like literally dumped everything. I have to repack and stuff like that. So let me actually figure out if I can do that. Yeah. Anyways, I'm glad I spoke to y'all because how rude of me. Oh, I didn't even tell you about last night. Do I want to tell you about last night? I didn't go to sleep till like 1 p.m. because I went to dinner. So anyway, I was downstairs at the rooftop till 6 when it closed, and they came upstairs, took a shower, changed into my dinner clothes to go down because the restaurant opened at 7. I was eating downstairs. I had everything because that was like my first real meal of the day. And then me, Miss Antisocial, was just chatting it up till like 12 with someone that I met there. And that's why I'm so tired. So, girl, this trip. Let me go find out if I can do this thing at 1:30, and then I'll get back to you, okay? Bye, guys. Okay, guys, as promised, I'm going to do a room tour. I was able to move my winery appointment. So now I'm all dressed and ready, and I just want to give you guys a room tour before I leave this very beautiful place. Okay. You walk in starting here, and then you are greeted with this beautiful mirror and tons of closet space. And then you have this really nice bathroom. Sorry, there's towels on the floor because although it is beautiful, it's not very practical. The toilet is in here. I love the reflectiveness of everything because the lighting is honestly not that great, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, my lens is dirty. We reset that. It's the light that's making it look dirty. You have a bathroom in here, and then you have the shower, and I like that you can watch TV while you're showering. I thought that was a nice little touch. And then in the closets, you have, let me turn this off because I'm tired. And then you have slippers. In here you have a fan and whatnot. And so you have this. This is the regular suite. It's not the junior suite. It's just a standard city view. Then you have this really nice, comfortable king bed. And that's pretty much it. But get into this view though. Like, I thought this was just fantastic. And you can just like see all of Tirana. I think that is so gorgeous.
Car classics.
Got me going crazy, crazy. And you're supposed to be my baby, baby. You. Got me going crazy, crazy. Damn, I thought you were my baby, baby.
Guys, we're in Durham! And oh my God, how lucky did I get that the room is ready? It is 12:27, so I definitely get to maximize my time here. The room is ready. Let me do a little room tour. As you can see, it looks great already. You come in the door, and then you have this lots of storage space over here, and boom, the room. You have to put your key in here so that, you know, all the things come on. I'm not a huge fan of that, but I like my things to always be on. This is the bathroom. The lighting is so much better. Toilet over here. Ah, yes, Albania, you will see me again. I can't believe I'm only here for one night, but you know, travel things, all right. And then you have the bath. I'm gonna take a bath tonight. And then this is the room. And then that is outside to the balcony. I'll do that later tonight, but I also got some fruit. I'm gonna wash these. The driver kindly bought me some fruit on the way here. So I already had the apricot. It was really good. This was really good. I'm gonna try something else. I don't know what this is. Maybe this is a plum. Let me wash this quickly and try it for you guys, but I could not be any happier. Wash this fruit well. Okay. Oh, and then I'm about to head out to, they said the winery is about 45 minutes from here, so, and my appointment is at 1:30. Oh my God. This is delicious. I'm having a Becky Conklin moment. Oh, they're jet skiing. This is so good. Ah. Freaking delicious. All right, let me do a video for TikTok and then we get out of here.
we consider the middle because from here we can see all the vineyard, the winery, the houses, restaurant, lake, and outside the city. So, for the vineyard was founded by Mr. Enver Duca in 2004 in a surface of 5.5 hectares, and here we have 3 main varieties of the red wine and 1 variety of the white wine. For the red wine we have 3 international varieties such as okay, can you come up us please? And really sorry for the bees. We trying to do everything to keep them large of the grapes because we can't use the pesticides.
Doing anything. Okay guys, we're back and it's time to start the wine tasting, but I'm so hungry. We're doing 6 wines and some kind of meat. So, oh, meet my lovely friends.
Hello.
They're from the UK, originally from Kenya, and we're just having such a good time. So this is the first wine. We're gonna get 6. This is a very generous pour. It's supposed to be a 2-ounce pour. I spent the whole summer working in a winery. You would think I know something or other about wine, but they're laughing at me. I think you're doing the swirling the wine and sniffing it doesn't do anything. I just want you to know that. It's just a thing bougie people do. But this, I think, is an Albanian grape, he said.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, I like that, whatever it is.
Getting ready for the night.
I'm guessing the Duca family was like really prominent if they have a hotel and a winery.
Yeah.
Tomatoes really good. What was the first one? What was the first one we had? The white one?
Yeah.
What was it called?
White shush.
White Shush.
Enjoy?
Okay, thank you. So the first one we had was called White Shush. And it was supposed to be how it's seafood. Now we have the Tempranillo, which is a Spanish grape, but it's cultivated here in Albania. It's supposed to be sweet. And you eat it with appetizers. Even though we finished eating the appetizer, but the wine, but it's okay. Okay. I don't know about this one. I'm not like a red wine person, but this bread. Sustaining me.
So how long have you been solo traveling?
Maybe like 10 years. I think I just asked them to bring more bread because you can't be giving me wine like this. Now the wines are coming in rapid succession. This is Merlot from France, but obviously made here.
Most of the men drink it.
You can do this.
Keeps you warm.
I think I like the Merlot better than the second one. And I thought I would have liked the second one the best because it's so sweet, but there was something else in there that wasn't. Didn't like.
It's always a must to bring wine.
Okay, I switched positions because the bees are bothering me. But the food is finally here after it's 5 o'clock. This tour started at 1:30. I was even late and I'm ready to get. But yes, it does smell very good though, so let me show you.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You know there's 2 beef options though.
Yeah. So why is it that when we do the wine tasting, it only shows one page of the menu?
Okay, so I just finished the wine tasting. I am heading back to Durs. Oh my god, that took so long. The tour technically started at 1:30. I was a little late because I underestimated how much time it would take to get here, so I got here at 1:50 or so. It is 5:20. That is like almost 4 hours. And I didn't even, I was just like, I need to go back to the hotel. Like, I paid for this hotel, it's a beautiful hotel. I need to like experience it before I leave, and I want to be by the pool side or at least my balcony at sunset, so I'm getting out of here. But I met 2 ladies, very lovely, Charmaine and Eunice from Zimbabwe in Kenya, and we shared a meal together. They took pictures of me, and it was so nice to, you know, because you know when you're solo you have to do everything by yourself, but it was like so nice of them to like, you know, welcome me and sit with me and take my pictures and stuff. They followed me, so they might be seeing this video. Hi guys, if you're watching this video. Anyways, Albania's been amazing so far, and I'm like low-key regretting doing 2 days. I wish I did more time here, but I'll definitely come back. If I were to redo my itinerary, I would have done it differently for sure. But yeah, I'm so glad to come here. I think that if you come, do this tour, don't do the middle of the day. Don't even do the morning time. Do it in the evening. Because I think, number one, you're less rushed. Because from 1 to 5 just seems like such a long time. So, and the food was good. I should say the food was really good. It comes with, you know, a tour of the vineyard and the facility, which I'm not really too, I've seen plenty of wineries before. And then there's a boat tour, which could be really nice. They didn't explain anything to us, but apparently it was a man-made lake, and they use the lake for irrigation because it does get really hot in the summertime. And it then has like the tasting, and the tasting is very, very, very relaxed. Like they are not in any kind of rush to get you your wine or your food or anything like that. And I felt like I couldn't fully enjoy it because I was just looking at the clock and like, it's gonna take me an hour to get back to Durs, and you know, I want to do other things. Actually, not other things, I just want to relax. So I think they have an 11:30, 1:30, and either like a 5:30 or a 6:30 or a 6. I would do the evening one. That way, you know, take as much time as they need. You likely won't be in traffic going back to wherever you're coming from. You probably would do the boat during the sunset, and that'd be really nice. You can experience the vineyard, and it's not so hot, because that was the other thing. It was hot and there's like a lot of bees. So those are just some tips I would give if you were to come do this. Like, do the later tour if you can, if you're here in the summer months. But other than that, you guys had a great time. I can't wait to go back to the hotel. I'm gonna try and take a nap on the car ride back, because if I sleep at the hotel, that's it for me. I'm done. But I would like to either the indoor pool doesn't close until 11, which is great. The outdoor pool, I don't know when it closes, but I'd like to just lay, you know, and just the way I had laid yesterday, I would like to do that again. And then I don't think I'm gonna do a spa treatment, but I did see they had a Hammam bath available, and I still think about the Hammam bath that I had in Marrakesh, and it was so great. So anyways, yeah, I think I will, you know, just relax a little bit. And then I'm so full, I can't think about dinner right now, but I did want to go to Zin's. If I don't end up going to Zin's, then I'll go to Oma, which is like a club or a bar or whatever, or I might do both in case I get hungry again. But if I do nothing else but lay and rest in the hotel, I'm also fine with that. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Can I rap to y'all for a minute? Excuse that. Hi chat. I wanted to just, you know, have a little conversation, right? Because I feel like I haven't really spoken to y'all. So I'm gonna go over how the day went, and I'm gonna get ready to go out. You guys, I don't even know who I am. It is, what time is it? 9:17 p.m. I'm about to get dressed to go to dinner. And I'm not going to dinner at the hotel. I'm going to dinner at Clear. Well, it's a restaurant lounge situation, but I'm just like, girl, you only have 48 hours in this country. You're gonna see everything. This is where I keep my short trip makeup, by the way. I have a short trip makeup bag, I have a big trip makeup bag, and then I have makeup that just stays in my home in America. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, I got this earlier this year from What Goes Around Comes Around in New York. I honestly only got it because American Express was having, if you spent a certain amount at What Goes Around Comes Around, then they gave you 10,000 points. And the 10,000 points were way more valuable to me. Those 10,000 points paid for my trip to Kigali, so I'm happy about that. Anyways, moral of the story, what am I trying to say? This is your sign if you ever needed one. This is your sign to exercise your free will. Exercise your free will and your credit limit. More of the first one, less of the second one. But I am squarely in Albania, the Balkans, Eastern Europe, having such an amazing time because I just said, why not? I exercised my own free will. And that is how I ended up here. And I think more of us need to do that, because I can't tell you how many times I thought about canceling this trip. Like, I don't know, I just had such anxiety, and I was like, why am I even doing that? Like, is that really necessary? Like, you know, I could go on vacation, I can take time off and just stay home and not do anything, which is true. And I would like to do that one day, but I just can't stress how badly I needed this trip. I needed this trip for several reasons. Number one, I was like super burned out, and I understand that the itinerary of this trip is not helping that burnout because I'm literally going from place to place every day, but I'm just experiencing new things and seeing new people and places and just pushing the boundaries of what could be. And I'm only on what, day four of this trip, 5, and I've come to the realization that my life could be so much better than what it is. Like, my life has the potential to be so much greater than it is. It's already great. I am so thankful to God for the life that He has given me. I am so privileged, and I know that it can get better. And I am like, kind of like now, hold on, why do I feel like you guys are crooked? Yeah, I'm just now so much more encouraged to fight for that life that I know that like I could have. Like, I don't need to have it all, but I can have exactly what I want. And I don't know why or how, but this trip has just shown me that. Like, I'm in Albania, I'm in Albania. And funny enough, there's so many Nigerians I have encountered, like so many Nigerians on this trip, so many Black people. And basically, if you have a visa to the UK, you have a visa to Albania. It's visa free. So that's why there's a lot of, in this hotel, there's a lot of Nigerians. And it's just like, I love that. I love that for my people. It's like, you know, you may not be able to go to where you really want to go, where you think you really want to go, but God just opened up a whole different avenue for you, something that is probably even better than what you wanted. And so, yeah, I've just been in like super reflective mode and just like, I don't have any kids. I don't have a husband, you know. I don't have to ask anyone for permission to do anything in my life really, or to go anywhere. And so like, why am I not taking more advantage of that? And if you see me touch the cameras, because what do you call it? The viewfinder kind of goes off and I need to see myself. So my trip so far, I started the day in Tirana at the Art Hotel. A really lovely place. It's a very different vibe from here. It's more of like a city hotel, and I really went there for the pool, and I'm really glad that I got to spend time at the pool. And I feel like I got to enjoy, you know, the amenities of the facilities there. And then I came over here to Durrës. It was about an hour and 15 minutes from where I was staying in Tirana. And I dropped my bags off and I went immediately to the winery because I was under the impression, for whatever reason, that the winery was like 15 minutes from this hotel, but nothing is 15 minutes from this hotel. Like, Durrës must be huge, because the winery was, number one, not in Durrës. It was about an hour from the hotel. And the service was so slow. Oh my God, everything was just so slow. Everything was dragging, and I was like, you guys, I'm on a time crunch. And I know like other people weren't, like other people that were here for like longer, but I'm like, I went through hell and high water to book this hotel. I would like to experience it. So yeah, I was a little annoyed at how slow they were moving. Like, they just lacked a sense of urgency. Honestly, it's like I was in Nigeria. Because, you know, Nigerian service people, it's not them you're talking to. They'll take their time doing whatever it is that they're doing. So yeah, there was that. And it was fine. Like, it was good. I don't know that I necessarily need to do that again. And I'm just like, I'm going to South Africa in a couple of days, and I have another winery, 2 actually, scheduled in Cape Town. And I've been to, you know, winery before. I'm to Napa Valley and stuff, but it was just like, I was so conscious of how much time it was taking because I knew I was on borrowed time here, essentially. But all in all, it was still pretty good. The wines were all right. And that's the other thing. Like, they weren't even trying to sell us bottles. Like, that's kind of the whole point of a winery and a vineyard tour. Is like, they want you to buy their product. But these people weren't even doing any of that. I feel like they're just like not used to the tourism. And also, it sucks to think this, but like as a Black person, you always have to think it. It's kind of sad, but I'm like, where are they the way that they were? Because we were Black. Like, every single person in my tour was Black. Most of us were Nigerian. It was one lady from Kenya, one lady from Zimbabwe, but from what I could tell, the other girls were all Nigerian. At the very least, we were all Black. And young women, there was no man in sight. And so sometimes I also feel like that plays into it. It's like, people just respect men more and, you know, want to please men more. But these people were not in any kind of hurry to please us. And I'm like, I don't know if that's a cultural thing or if it's because, you know, we are the way that they are. Like, they weren't rude or anything, but they just were like moving so sluggishly and so slowly and not explaining anything. And so it's one of those places that I found on TikTok. So I've noticed that when I find a place on TikTok that's kind of like a diamond in the rough, it is truly a diamond in the rough because they're not prepared for, I guess, the level of attention that they might be receiving. So I won't fault them too much for that. Like, I wouldn't say anything felt racist. Let me make that very clear. Nothing felt, you know, racially charged or, you know. But I'm just saying, as a black person, you never know. Anyways, so yeah, I was there from like 1:50, even though I was supposed to be there at 1:30. I was there from like 1:50 to around 5:20. And that was just a little too long for me. And by the time I came back, I took a nice long nap on that car ride back because I had all that wine in me. And by the time I came back, unfortunately, it was like the sun was already setting. But you know what? It turned out to be fine because unlike my hotel in Tirana, there was nowhere to really lay by the pool. Like, there's 3 pools in this hotel, but there's nowhere to lay by the pool. You can only lay by the beach. So I guess like my idea, and I don't get in the beach. I barely ever get in the ocean. So like my idea was to come back and just lay down and lounge like I did yesterday. But I couldn't have done that anyway because there's nowhere to lay. It's like sit by the pool. And I wasn't trying to sit, I was trying to lounge, okay? I was trying to dilly-dally. So I like just took a bath back there, which is super convenient because I thought there's an indoor pool and the indoor pool closes at 11. The outdoor pool closes at 7, but the indoor pool closes at 11. I thought I would go there, but I was like, girl, you have a bathtub, use it. And I rarely use bathtubs, but today felt like a good day to take a bath. I think I would definitely come back here. I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely come back to Albania. And I hate to say it, but this is a place I would be very good with as a couple. It's a very good couples trip place. I feel like there's some places in the world that are, from my experience, very good destinations for couples where like, heterosexual couples, by the way, or I mean, any kind of couple, honestly, but just that, a masculine leaning and feminine leaning couple, each person would definitely have something that they enjoy. So I feel like Albania is like one of those, like, this is very much so, I feel like from what I get, people here love to drink, drink and smoke. People here love to drink and smoke. I don't know why I feel like that's a masculine trait, but yeah. And it's beautiful, obviously. So lots of places for picture taking and stuff. And they, you know, I saw people out on jet skis earlier. So it's like, you know, in some ways where I feel like some men are like forced to go to like Santorini. I feel like Santorini is definitely super romantic and very, I feel like has a feminine gaze to it. This is not that. I think Japan is also another place that would be really good for a couple because, you know, there's go-karts and all things. So I think Marrakesh was a really good couples destination place. I'm not gonna lie. Marrakesh was quite nice. I don't know. Did I do a Marrakesh vlog? I don't know if I got enough content in Marrakesh to do a vlog, honestly. I think my intent was to do that. And then I got there and I was like, I'm just going to enjoy my time. But I think Marrakesh is another good place for a couple's trip. Even though by Moroccan law, a man and a woman cannot share a room unless they are married, if they are Moroccan. If they're not Moroccan, they can do whatever they want. But if you are Moroccan, you cannot share a room with someone of the opposite sex if you are unwed. So yeah. Also, I really appreciate that both of the hotels I've stayed in, all the hotels I've stayed in, right? Because including the one in New York, have YouTube so I can watch my YouTube videos. That is such a relaxing thing for me. That is something that feels very much so a part of my routine. I don't even watch them. That's the funny thing. I don't watch them, but I just like to have YouTube on in the background with vloggers vlogging, which is why I feel like I think I stopped making vlogs because I started watching vlogs, if that makes sense. Like, I'm just like, I'm gonna let the people do it. I don't need to do it anymore. Like, the people are doing a great job. They don't need me, which is a bad thing, Like, you should always do, you know, what you like to do, but I don't like to edit. So hence I do not vlog. I am rambling. What is the point I am trying to get across? I'm rambling. But yeah, so the rest of my trip looks like tomorrow I am going to Copenhagen. And if I hadn't already paid for the hotel, I would cancel Copenhagen and just go straight to Paris. Paris is having protests right now. And the main point of me going to Paris was to shop. But honestly, I'm not even in a shopping mood. Like, I just peeped that I'm basically spending $100 every day to feed myself on this trip. And so there's no money to shop. And I didn't save as much money as I should have, because this trip was kind of like super impromptu, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm very conscious about how much I'm spending. I know some people think that I'm not, but I am. But yeah, Paris is supposed to be a shopping trip, and I just don't even feel like it, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you. But my flight to Africa is from Paris, so I need to go to Paris. And I'm saying Africa because I'm going to multiple places in Africa. I'm going to Rwanda, and I'm going to South Africa. And so I fly to Rwanda from Paris on Friday, and I fly to Paris from Copenhagen on Thursday, because I've always wanted to go to Copenhagen, and I said this was going to be my bucket list year. But it's raining all week, which, you know, to be expected for Scandinavia. But I'm just not, like, I'm enjoying myself in Albania. I'm just rambling, guys, but nevertheless, we'll do it. We'll go. We'll have a great time. I should lay my edges, but I don't care. Yeah, so I just kind of wanted to take a moment to just like catch you guys up, talk to you a little bit, talk about a little bit of the purpose of the trip, if you care. I think I'm just in such a transitional part of my life where I'm starting to question everything, and if like I'm really happy doing what I'm doing, and if I should continue doing the things that I do, seeing the people that I see, you know, questioning all my routines. And, you know, part of that is, do I need to travel so much? Like, why do I even travel? I hate flying. So why do I put myself in that position to fly all these long trips? And, you know, I get homesick a lot, and I spend a lot of money. Like, it's like, it seems like every time I pay a credit card off, I put another bill right back on top because I'm buying something or going somewhere. But I think this trip especially is like, I wanted it to be like, if I never, and I'm so dramatic, I know, but it was like if I never travel again, I will be satisfied. That's kind of like what this trip was, which obviously we know I'm going to travel again, but I needed to just in some ways escape America, I'm not gonna lie. In some ways, I should have wet this beauty blender. I don't know why I didn't wet it. But I just wanted to say I'm still happy and I'm so grateful, and I feel like I know what I'm gonna do and what I have to do when I go back to America. I've been thinking a lot about, honestly, like everything. everything. Like, I feel like, again, very blessed for the life that I live, very happy, but sometimes deeply restless and unsatisfied, and just feeling like, I don't know, I could be doing more. You know, I don't exactly know what more is, but I could be doing it. And I'm just renewed with the sense that I'm going to go back home and figure it out. You know? And figure it out. Life is too short to be unhappy. And I'm not going to lie, I feel like I'm not always as happy as I might seem. In general, I am happy, but I could be like, I have my days where I'm actually deeply just unhappy. And restless. Like my soul is just restless. So that's something that no trip is going to cure. I'm aware. But when you separate yourself from your routine, your day-to-day, you kind of get a sense of what you miss and what you don't miss. And yeah, how did I get makeup on this already? Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you. Or do you guys want to see? Let's see. I just did so much rambling. I don't know if I'm going to keep that clip in because I think I said a whole bunch of nothing, but y'all might want to see how I did my makeup. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. My base is on. I put my Ami Colé foundation, RIP, because Ami Colé is out of business. And I don't want to sound like a hater, but I was never too fond of this product anyway. This was a stick foundation. I think it was just kind of greasy, honestly. And the other thing that I have is a lip gloss. I think I got the wrong shade for myself. But use that, and then I use the Rose Ink concealer, and then I use the Rare Beauty contour, which is too dark, but we're making it work. And I'm topping it off with like, y'all, LA girl, remember this? I don't even know how old this tube is, but I've been doing a lot of like no makeup. No, let's not say that. I've been doing a lot of foundation less makeup. It's still very much so makeup. I don't know how to do no makeup. I either put it on or I don't. But yeah, I'm excited to see what this lounge has to offer. It's called Oma Lounge, and they do hip hop, R&B, Amapiano, and I need some of that right now. Cause yesterday would have been such a vibe if it wasn't just music the whole time. Okay. Anywho. Yeah, I will say my short trip makeup tends to be really greasy anyway. Like all the products I use, I feel like are greasier than I would prefer them to be. But I pack this for like space reasons and not necessarily product reasons. Like I'll look and see if, you know, the smallest, easiest size it comes in, because it's essentially this. So I need things that are liquid or pencils or, you know what I mean, just sticks. Sticks is so funny. Yeah. You know what? Let's put the blush on. You know, I've just realized I'm wearing white, and whilst the top is a bodysuit, I actually don't know if it's the bodysuit I put over or under. So hopefully I could just step into it, because I don't know how I'm gonna get it on without getting makeup on, if not. And yeah. The blush I just put on is from Urban Decay. It was sent to me. I still receive PR sometimes, which I'm super grateful for, because I feel like I don't really get enough views or do enough content to be receiving PR, especially from established brands. But thank you, whoever put me on that list. Appreciate you. Love your products. Send more. Okay, this is the Huda Beauty Kunafa powder. Gonna mat it down just because, you know. Anyway, guys, I've been, you know, on the internet. I'm watching all the Fashion Week things, and I must confess, I'm not a fan of Fashion Week content. I'm sorry, I just don't care for it. I feel like I'm watching a bunch of people that I always watch pretend to be something that they're not. Not to say that they're not, you know, great people and great women, but they just look like they're pretending to have fun. I don't know how else to say it. That's my honest truth. It looks like they're pretending to have fun. It looks like they're not really having fun. It looks like they're pretending to be wowed, and I get it. They're doing it for career reasons. We've all been there. We all do it in our own way, but it's like, I've seen them be more excited over a cup of matcha than they are about some of these looks. Not if I'm being honest. And I think they're seeking, you know, some kind of validation from being at Fashion Week that they already have. Like, I don't know why you're trying to get these people to impress these people. I mean, I get why. I get why. That's a stupid thing to say. I definitely get why. But yeah, I feel like after watching a couple, I'm just like, I've seen one, I've seen all. Like, let's get back to the regularly scheduled program, please. Please. Now I have the NARS bronzer. And Laguna is not dark enough for me, alas, because you don't see it. See how she has already sweated out her edges? What kind of life is this? I don't know. And I'm not gonna put anything on my eyes just so I have lashes. These lashes, whew, child, I might have to come back to Albania to get my girl to do them again. Marisola, I think was her name. A darling she was. A darling. And then this Dior that I got as a sample. Doesn't also really show up on my skin. I'm clocking the products that don't be producting. Just really dig in there. Even it barely even shows up on the brush. And yes, I use the same brush for everything. Probably not the most hygienic thing, but it is the most space efficient. And I'm supposed to put some of these products on with my hands, but I don't like that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like that. Okay. Jesus. Anyways, I'll show you guys what I end up wearing if it's appropriate for YouTube.